Hello everyone, welcome back to Sinagstrology. For today's reading, we're going to take a look at the reason, allegedly, for the divorce of Hyekyo and Joongki. So, I was a fan of them. I'm back since Descendants of the Sun, and it broke my heart when it made me happy when they get married, and then it broke my heart when they divorce. So, though right now I don't really care. I mean, both of them have their own lives, and I'm happy for the two of them, for their individual success and family life. So I'm just curious and nosy as fuck. I'm just curious as to what's the reason, any insights about them. So for today's reading, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at the energy or the connection. Or the reason for their divorce. I'm thinking. Okay, let's just do that. So, on my left side will be Hyekyo's perspective, or how she views the relationship before the divorce, and then on my right side will be Joongki's, and in the middle is the connection between them. So, please take note that the timeline or the period for this reading will be before the divorce happened. So for this video, we're going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and the Astro Dice for additional confirmation and insights about this reading. So again, I'm filming this September 16, 2024, but the timeline for the reading that we're doing is before the divorce, or the days or the months that lead before the divorce, something like that. So anyway, so that we'll see what the divorce or the reason for their divorce. So I hope that makes sense. So Joongki and Hyekyo, spirit guides, please allow me to tap into their energy for this reading. Thank you. So let's get first the Astro Dice. We have Libra, Mars, and then the 7th house. Libra, Mars, and the 7th house. 7th house of relationships and partnership. Mars, and then we have Libra. Okay. So let's start with the tarot first. So this is before the divorce. What leads to the divorce? Hyekyo's perspective. I need 3. Knight of Wheels, upright. Knight of Wheels, upright. This is Hyekyo. Page of Cups, upright. 5 of Wheels. 5 of Pentacles, upright. So for Joongki's view or perspective before the divorce, or what caused the divorce, leading to the divorce. Ooh, 7 of Swords, upright. 8 of Wands, upright. Joongki. Queen of Swords, upright. Okay, so the connection or what's going on between them leading up to the divorce, to give us insights. So all of these are alleged for entertainment purposes only. Ooh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay. Okay, so how do I say this? So leading to the divorce. Okay, so let's start with Joongki's energy, or how Joongki's perspective leading up to the divorce. So he feels definitely he feels like they got into marriage fast, real fast. He feels like this is too fast for them. after the fact. And he actually feels like he can fully say his piece, or he can fully say his thoughts. He may be hiding something from Hyekyo with the Seven of Swords in here. And the Queen of Swords, I feel like, is Hyekyo. I feel like, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, this is not facts. Unless they confirm or deny, we don't know. So this is just based on my intuition and from what I'm seeing based on the current energy between them. So yeah, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And so on Joongki's part, Hyekyo can be really cold, controlling, and mean when it comes to her words, with the Queen of Swords in here. And I feel like, I feel like after marriage, he saw the quote-unquote real side of Hyekyo, or the real Hyekyo, and he feels like he wasn't able to really show his true self or speak his mind, and he feels like, and because of that, he feels like this marriage was conducted too fast. Like, if he's thinking, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, that if he only took more time, or if they took more time to date and just be in a relationship with, and not jumping head first to marriage, then he might probably see Hyekyo's I'm not saying this myself, like this is what I'm getting from Joongki's energy and from his mind, at least at this point in time, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But the word cruel was constantly being shown to me. Cruel with her words, and being cold, and sometimes mean, with mostly verbally, like with her words. And yeah, so that's what Joongki feels or sees leading to the divorce. On Hyekyo's side, she feels like, on Hyekyo's side, with the Five of Wheels in here and the Knight of Wheels, she feels like the money was coming way too slow, or none at all. Like, she doesn't see a financial gain in terms of this marriage, not just because of the fact that marrying Joongki, but also because when you are married to someone, you are kind of sharing assets, right? So she's kind of disappointed, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. She's disappointed with the material gain or the financial gain of this relationship. Like, she's seeing the gain, the wealth or the financial gain from this relationship to be going slow, like very slow. Like, Knight of Wheels is like the slowest knight, right? And yeah, basically, I did not follow their relationship that much, but she might see, or she's seeing that allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And comment down below as well if you have any insights on this. But she feels like she doesn't have a lot more projects after, or this time leading the divorce. Like, she, after marriage, she doesn't have a lot more projects in line, and that's why the money, or not just her but them, the two of them doesn't have a lot of projects, and that's why she feels like the money was low coming to their house, or the income was lower. And with the Page of Cups in here, I feel like she's have a very romanticized view of what marriage will be like, and that's why presenting with this reality, after marriage, presenting with the reality that marriage doesn't mean that you're going to get all of the financial success or wealth that she expects, or she thought that she would get, or that they would get as a couple. That kind of that was shown to her during this marriage. Like, her romanticized view of marriage was kind of what's the right term for that? She was disillusioned, is that the right term? Like, she can finally see the real life, like the real world, like what is marriage in the real world and not in the romanticized world in her head. And so, yeah, and with the Libra and Mars and in the 7th house, I think they genuinely thought that this would work out with the Libra in the 7th house. I'm feeling like Joongki is the one who's very optimistic, or who's very people pleaser in a way that he lets Hyekyo take the lead because of his people pleasing. Like, he doesn't want her to be upset and disappointed. But I feel like there's definitely a clash because one of them wants to appease the other while the other one wants to kind of aggressive. Okay, one of them is more aggressive in terms of communication and in terms of resolution, coming up with resolution, while the other one is very people pleaser kind of. So I'm thinking that the first one is Hyekyo. Like, she's the one who's, if I have a decision, this is going to be it, and what I want should be followed. While Joongki is the one who's more of people pleasing in a way that, okay, whatever you want. Like, that, I think that's why he basically can feels like he can say his full thoughts because he's not comfortable, because he was used to Hyekyo being kind of the boss, quote unquote boss in the relationship, and he's kind of the follower. And I think that really put a wall between them. They kind of resented each other because of that. With the unrequited love in here, there's not enough. There is definitely an attraction between the two of them, but because of after getting into the marriage, they realize that their attraction for each other, whether it's physical or sexual or whatever it is, like their current attraction or the attraction before they got married isn't enough for a marriage to be a sustainable partnership in the long run. There's an attraction, there's a chemistry, but that's not enough. It's not enough. And I feel like I don't know if they actually like love each other allegedly for entertainment purposes only, or is it just infatuation? Like, because they are really, obviously they both of them are attractive, and they came as a love team in Descendants of the Sun, and a lot of people have seen their chemistry and have seen their interactions and have seen their chemistry with each other. And I feel like that kind of disillusioned them in a way that it makes them think that maybe we are perfect for each other, because a lot of people can see that we have chemistry, we find each other attractive, so why not? I feel like that's what pushed them to go into marriage so early in their relationship, and they weren't able to see the other's quote unquote ugly side. Like, because I'm not saying that both of them are wrong, or both of them have like or their personality or traits are not right, but it's more on, are you compatible with each other? So I feel like Hyekyo is very independent and very she's very leader or boss like, not just in relationship but in real life. I feel like she's very strong by her own and independent by her own. So what their compatibility isn't aligned, or they are not compatible when it comes to just doing day-to-day life. Because I see Joongki as more of a soft, in a way that he's very like romantic. I feel like he's very romantic and very what do you call this? Very kind of go with the flow, chill, and their dynamic kind of clashes in a way, because there will always be someone who's more like quote unquote power, or more aggressive quote unquote, or is quote-unquote aggressive because of that, because of the nature of their dynamics together. So it's more on who are you compatible, or what traits are most compatible to your traits. There's no right or wrong in this one, and I don't see, I mean, it's their personality. It's just that finding the right fit for you. Yeah, so the nature of their divorce, I feel like, because I'm remembering, Hyekyo said that she doesn't know that they are getting the divorce. She just knew it in the news as well. So, however, what we're looking at in here is leading to the divorce. So there's definitely a resentment on both parts. A resentment that lead to slowly diminishing feelings and realizing that what they used to have isn't enough for a marriage. And so let's look at the actual divorce. Let's look at the actual divorce. Wait, okay. Joongki and Hyekyo's higher self and spirit guides, please let us see how, or anything, any information about the actual divorce, like Hyekyo not knowing about it beforehand and all of that, anything. We have Cancer, 12th house, and Uranus. Okay, so with the 12th house, okay, so the divorce, the actual divorce, like, okay, I need 3. 6 of Cups upright. The Hermit in reverse. Why did I get chills? Okay. 9 of Wands in reverse. So, let's get one for the divorce. Joongki and Hyekyo. Okay, I need 1. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here in reverse. Okay. The actual divorce, 9 of Wands. Uranus, Cancer. Okay. So there's definitely, I feel like both of them already has a feeling of this beforehand. So even though Hyekyo said that she doesn't know that Joongki filed a divorce and she just knew it on the internet, which kind of makes sense with the Uranus in here, knowing it on the internet. But I feel like they both know before the actual happened that there might be a divorce incoming. They may not know, or Hyekyo may not know when it actually is, but she already has a feeling on that. With the chemistry in here, I feel like they are no longer attracted to each other, and I think it shows, leading to this during this actual divorce, they know that they actually don't have any feelings for each other anymore. With the 12th house and Cancer, I feel like 6 of Cups, the Hermit in reverse, 9 of Wands, the Hermit. So, no longer staying silent, 9 of Wands. Okay, it makes sense because 9 of Wands. Okay, so with the divorce that happened, they were in a hiatus, I think, before that happened, and this divorce, okay, so they are, I forgot because I was not following them after their marriage, but are they in a hiatus? Because I'm seeing here there's a hiatus, or there's a long period wherein both of them are not in the public's eye, and then the next thing we knew, that the first time that we get to see them in a long time, it's in a divorce case or in a divorce something news. And okay, so I'm seeing two sides here. So I'm seeing in Joongki's side, it's more of a burden lifted, or he is no longer continuing the cycle, or he's finally speaking up. That's what I'm feeling on Joongki's side. Like he's tired of doing this over and over again, and he's finally, I think he reached his limit, and he's tired of doing this over and over again, and he just wants to stop this and just break up with her or divorce her. However, the way that he did this was kind of shady. Okay, so first of all, I feel like Joongki was having a lot of reflections. I'm tapping into Joongki's energy right now. Like, I feel like even before the actual filing for divorce, I'm seeing him really working with himself. Like, really, I feel like he doesn't want to do this. And so him doing this actually kind of proves a point that he can no longer take it, because I feel like he's the kind of person, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, who can last long. And I mean, he's not going to give up or quit unless he knew, or if he sees himself still, or unless he knew that he can no longer take it. And so him divorcing Hyekyo is actually kind of a huge relief on him, because I feel like this is like the period wherein he stopped gaslighting himself, because he's really working towards his inner, like, am I really the bad person? I am wrong by feeling this way. He's having a lot of internalizations, and he's kind of mothering himself. If his mother, I don't know, obviously, because I did not follow this, and I don't know if he actually said that, but his mother kind of have a huge impact on him in a way that I feel like his mother's comfort is the one that made him kind of continue this. Or not just his mother, but a nurturing person or a motherly figure help him into this, because he's kind of gaslighting himself, and this is kind of his... I'm tapping into Joongki's energy a lot. I feel like he doesn't want this to end, because he's very fond of her, and they have obviously history together, and he's looking at, when he looks at this relationship, at least during this divorce, he kind of see the good in it, like the nostalgia, the memories. However, this is like the time wherein he realized that he needs to stand up for himself. And the memories are there, but they are from the past. Like, memories are from the past. It's not... I mean, it has help, or it has benefits in the present and in the future, but it's in the past. And people change. And I'm feeling very sad right now, tapping into his energy. And with Hyekyo saying that she doesn't know about this divorce, she may not know when will the divorce or the filing of the divorce happen, but she has an idea that this relationship is coming to an end. So her saying that she's surprised about the divorce and finds it on the internet or in the news, it's not so surprising based from what I'm seeing here, because I feel like Joongki is avoidant, at least during this time, because he's avoidant, and he did not communicate it with her, because he feels like he's being gaslighted, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, and he just don't want to do anything to her or with her, even talking to her, like it hurts him. And so I also understand Hyekyo's feelings, because I feel like at least from her energy, she feels like betrayed, or she feels like this wasn't talked to me, like they didn't have... I don't feel like they talk about this explicitly. They knew about the relationship coming to an end, but they did not talk about the divorce or anything about it. That's the universe confirming that Hyekyo first saw this in the news or in the internet. Yeah, basically what I'm seeing here is Joongki's self-preservation. Like, this is time that he is focusing for on himself, because both of them doesn't feel complete or doesn't feel like happy in this marriage. It's just that Joongki is the one who feels like he got the brunt out of it, or he feels like he was mentally, and I'm not surprised if he was or is depressed after this. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So if you now that we've seen allegedly for entertainment purposes only, the reason for their divorce and the events or their view of each other leading to the divorce, I'm curious as to Joongki and her now wife, their dynamics and relationship, because this relationship between Joongki and Hyekyo is, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of toxic, leading to the divorce. So I'm curious because right now he's in a loving relationship with his wife and their kids. So if you want me to read that, comment down below, but I will definitely add that to my list of things that I want to read, because I'm curious, because Joongki's energy is very sad in this reading, and it's more him, like he wants to speak his mind, or he wants to finally like open up, like come out of that hermit and be open to everyone. So let's not spread hate. Like, they are both people and they have their feelings are valid and they are hurt in their own way. So they are not, what I'm seeing here is they are just not compatible as romantic, as a married couple. Maybe in love teams or in our screens, our shows, our dramas, maybe they are perfect for that, but in real life, in married life, I'm not seeing a compatibility between the two of them. So yeah, that would be it for the SongSong Couple. Yeah, thank you so much to Song Hyekyo and Song Joongki's higher self and spirit guides for allowing me to tap into their energy, and thank you so much for you, watcher of this video, for watching this video. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Take care. Bye bye.